Parents expected a beautiful baby girl, but when mom gave birth, they were shocked. A pregnant woman in Chicago discovered that there was a mass growing on the neck of her unborn baby. She decided to do everything in the world to save her baby. The mass was threatening the health of her and her baby, and even her twin sister. Even though doctors found the mass to be a teratoma tumor, which is rarely dangerous, it was blocking the airway of the baby and causing fluid buildup in the womb. According to the doctors, it was also putting stress on the common placenta. Greetings, and welcome back to our channel. Please subscribe to support our channel. Also, press the alarm bell and turn on YouTube notifications on your phone. Thank you. On the hospital blog, doctors at the Chicago Institute for Fetal Health at Ann and Robert H. Lurie Hospital of Chicago were able to partially deliver Janessa through an ex utero intrapartum treatment at 29 weeks of gestation. It was done to place a breathing tube in her airway and an IV in her hand. All this was done while her twin sister Genesis remained safe the whole time. In an interview with WGN, Dr. Amin Shaban, who led the 40-person team, gave a vivid explanation of why they brought out the baby's upper torso, neck, and arms. He said, quote, "We brought out the upper torso, the neck, and the arms to be able to get access to the airway, the windpipe, as well as to the hands, and to be able to put an IV in to monitor the baby's oxygenation and heart rate." Janessa's umbilical cord remained attached throughout the procedure until the pre-surgical prep was complete, and doctors delivered her completely. After this, she was taken out to the delivery room and into the surgical room for the mass, which had grown almost to the size of her head, to be removed. Soon after Janessa came into the world, so did her sister, Genesis. While surgeons worked on Janessa, Genesis was being closely watched by her doctors. The twins spent several months apart in the NICU. Genesis was the first to be discharged to go home in March, while Janessa was allowed to go home after some more time in the NICU. In a statement posted on the hospital's webpage, Shaban expressed his delight at the news. He went on to say that the mother told them that the most important thing was that she takes the baby that God has given her home with her, and she has. The blog also mentioned that even though Janessa was sent home with a tracheostomy tube and a gastrostomy tube, her medical team believes that she will one day be strong enough to get rid of both. The doctors concluded that the only way to save this child, who had been burdened with a tumor the size of her head, was to deliver her in stages and then operate on her. However, there was an additional complication. The child is an identical twin, and care must be taken. The tumor originated from her thyroid and grew larger. While in her mother's womb, doctors continually kept an eye on her and her sister's health as the tumor grew. However, when Theodora Flores was 29 weeks pregnant, her life and that of her children were in danger. The scared mother said, quote, "I'm gonna do whatever I need to bring my girls into the world," unquote. Truly, in December, the twins were welcomed through a technique known as an exit surgery. It required a huge number of 40 people to help deliver these babies. It took the combined efforts of anesthesiologists, cardiologists, and fetal medicine specialists to complete the treatment. It happens to be the second one to be documented in medical history. The doctors had not just Plan A, but also Plan B, C, D, E, F. Fortunately, Plan A worked. "Thank God for the little things," Shaban said. While the twins were recovering, they were kept in separate rooms next to each other in the NICU. In the initial months, Janessa was struggling while Genesis was gradually getting stronger each day. According to Flores, it was complication after complication after complication, and she didn't think there could be any more. Genesis was well enough to return home in March, and yet she had still not met her twin. When Janessa was finally declared fit to go home, the twins met each other. It was fantastic. All I hope is that her sister will pay more attention to her. "This is the day we have been looking forward to," Flores said. What really is a teratoma tumor? A teratoma tumor is an extremely rare tumor that can contain various types of tissues including bone, teeth, muscle, and hair. It is commonly detected in the ovaries, testicles, and tailbone, but it can be discovered in the neurological system and belly, which is very rare. Depending on the structure of the teratoma, it may be malignant or non-cancerous. They have been viewed as perplexing by scientists. Several researchers believe that they may hold the key to understanding cancer. Teratomas come in a variety of shapes and sizes. Not all varieties of teratoma are malignant in nature. Teratomas that are in the early stages of development are more prone to become malignant. Teratomas that have reached adult stages are often non-cancerous or benign. Mature teratomas can manifest themselves in several ways. They could be solid, composed of tissue but not confined within a container. They could be cystic, a sac that contains a cyst. They could also be mixed, consisting of both a cyst and solid components. Mature teratomas are frequently discovered in the ovaries of women, especially those who are premenopausal. The longer a teratoma stays in your body, the more likely it may become cancerous. A type of teratoma known as fetus in fetu, or fetus within a fetus, is a rare type of tumor that develops in the womb of a pregnant woman. About 1 in every 500,000 pregnant women is affected by this. The teratoma takes the shape of a small child without an amniotic sac or a placenta. Some experts in the field believe that fetus in fetu teratomas are the remains of a twin who couldn't develop well and was developed by the surviving sibling. 90% of fetus in utero cases are detected before the child reaches 18 months. What are the causes of teratomas? Teratomas can emerge when difficulties emerge during the differentiation stage of cells. They usually develop near body's germ cells, which are undifferentiated at the time of development. This means that they can transform into any sort of cell, including egg and sperm cells, and even hair cells. As a baby grows, its germ cells start to migrate to various locations around the body where they can differentiate into other cells such as eggs in the ovaries and sperms in the testicles. Symptoms of teratoma in the tailbone are not usually seen, even though this type of teratoma occurs frequently in children and newborns. Teratomas are visible, but it is not usually so because they can grow both outside and inside the body around the tailbone. Other symptoms aside from the visible tumor include leg weakness. This is because the tumor is located in the lower back. There's also discomfort when urinating and an increase in the size of the pubic area. It is difficult for one to hold in urine. There's also pain in the abdomen and constipation. The symptoms of testicular teratoma involve seeing a lump or several lumps on the testicles. There may also be swelling in the affected area. Testicular teratoma can appear at any age. However, it is more frequent in males in their 20s. The symptoms of ovarian teratoma also include severe abdominal pains, which are by far the most common symptom of the disease and can last for several hours. As the teratoma grows in size, it puts enormous pressure on the ovaries, which causes them to twist and get infected. The blood supply to the ovaries may be compromised as a result of this. Ovarian teratoma can occur at any time during a woman's reproductive years, usually showing up when a woman is 30 and above. They develop in different sizes, ranging from less than half an inch in diameter to more than 17 inches in circumference. 98% of ovarian teratomas are non-cancerous, while the remaining 20% have the potential to develop into a malignant tumor. Teratomas are cancers that cannot be diagnosed. They are also sometimes difficult to distinguish from other types of tumors. They are often misdiagnosed as cysts or even not noticed at all. It is advisable to schedule an appointment with your doctor if you see or feel a lump on any part of your body. While going through the physical examination, your doctor will ask a question about your general health as well as your medical history. The doctor will also perform a biopsy to be able to correctly diagnose the tumor. There is a kind of care and treatment that is given to people who are found to have teratomas. If your teratoma has expanded, is cancerous, or likely to become cancerous, the doctor might recommend surgery to prevent spread. They may also advise that you undergo chemotherapy and radiation. Your age, health, and medical history would determine the kind of treatment you are given. This is the end of today's video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching and see you next time.